Ladies and absolute legends, I've got a one-time only coaching deal on right now. I'm going to talk about that at the end of the video, but let's jump in to some big wins from one of my coaching clients, which will hopefully inspire all of you to go out there, to talk to women, to build your goals, to build your hopes, to build your dreams, and to do something fucking amazing. So, for full context, this is a coaching client who's done a few rounds of coaching over the years, and each time he has absolutely freaking killed it. He says, with this round of coaching ending in the next day or so, I'm going through my log and looking at my accomplishments and things I achieved. In dating, I did a nighttime approach and went on a date from that. Absolute legend. Did my first daytime approach in 1.5 years. And sometimes, for full context, people will come to the coaching or they'll come back to the coaching and they've just been a little bit rusty with approaches. Like, it's so easy to sort of fall off the bandwagon and just say, you know what, I'll do approaches next week. I'll talk to a girl next week, maybe next week. And then next week turns into next month, which turns into next year. And all of a sudden, it's been 1.5 years since you last hit on a girl. A lot of you guys struggle. Let me get big here for a second. A lot of you guys really, really, really struggle to go out there and talk to girls because you don't have any accountability. It's basically just you by yourself against the world, going out there trying to hit on girls. You have no one that cares if you succeed or not. You have no one that's pushing you. You have no one that believes in you. You're just doing it by yourself. Don't fucking do that. When I first started approaching girls, I had two friends that would either go out with me all the time or we would text each other like every day. And I'd be like, I'm about to go outside. Can you give me some motivation? I had a forum that I was on. I had a coach. I had all these people that really, really, really cared about whether or not I won or succeeded. And if you guys are going out there and doing it by yourself, you are literally playing on, I'm not even going to say hard mode. I'm going to say impossible mode. Like, I just don't think it's possible to go out there and talk to a ton of women by yourself without a single other human being keeping you accountable. So either go get some free help like friends or a forum or something. You're very welcome to come to me for coaching. Any of our coaching programs that we offer, we have an affordable one, the Abundance Collective for $200 a month, or we have the big hardcore coaching with me personally. But just get someone that gives a fuck about whether or not you succeed. Don't go out there and try and do it by yourself. So he did his first daytime approach in 1.5 years, and he did more than one. He's done a whole bunch. He approached girls in the park, at coffee shops, at a block party, and at a regular party. Yeah, and you see the power of accountability. This happens so many times. Like, we have another guy in the coaching right now who had never approached ever in his entire life. And in his first 3 weeks of coaching now, he's approached like 30 women. He's got a bunch of phone numbers. Like, he'd never done that before. He was like, I don't even know if I can. If I can even just approach one woman by the time my coaching is over, I'll be happy. And I was like, motherfucker, like, we'll get you talking to one girl in the next couple of days. And he did. And now, like I said, he's done 30 approaches or so, probably more by the time this video comes out. He's gotten a bunch of phone numbers. He's kicking ass. So just having a bunch of people in your corner that care about you, whether that's friends or coaches or a forum or something, makes such a freaking difference. Fourth win in dating, he invited a girl back on the first date and they had sex, which was something that he wasn't super comfortable or like confident in, I guess, but really that's just a permission thing. You say to yourself, I'm allowed to invite her back. I'm allowed to have sex. I'm allowed to be a sexual being. I'm going to see if she wants to do the same thing. And in this case, she did. And even if a woman says no, cool, just try again on the next date. Like, you have unlimited retries. And then the really cool win, he dated 6 women and went on 11 days. So when he says dated, he means, that's the polite way of saying he slept with 6 women in his 12 weeks of coaching and he went on 11 dates. Absolute legend. Guys, this is what happens when you sign up for a big fucking serious hardcore coaching program. You go way beyond your wildest dreams. You end up just absolutely crushing your goals. This is why I'm so passionate about the goddamn coaching, because you'll do 10,000 times more than you're ever going to achieve on your own. He says he approached a super hot girl at a party and went on 2 dates with her. Yeah, that was a limiting belief that he had, that he wasn't good enough for like the really, really, really hot girls, and he blew that limiting belief out of the water. He had a girl where things were stalling a little physically, and so he sent her a text and had a conversation, was like, hey, I'm really into you. I want things to get sexual. I really want to have sex with you. What do you want? And they talked it out and they figured it out together. He asked a girl what she wanted in the bedroom when the vibes felt a little off, so this was another girl. Really fucking good job of being honest and communicating and absolutely crushing his dating goals. In terms of mindset, he crushed it too. He did the work, as in, he processed his feelings and his thoughts and all of that on some of the petty thoughts that came up during his time in coaching. So, thoughts about dating or frustrations with women. And again, that's one of the benefits of being in a coaching program is when frustrations come up, or you feel like you got rejected, or you feel annoyed, or whatever you're feeling, we can just solve that like that. We solve that problem in literally freaking 10 or 15 minutes. And then you go on your merry little way and you go and talk to more women. But so many of you are out there playing on nightmare mode, trying to do this by yourself without any help, either free help or a paid coaching program. You're doing it on your own. And then you will have a girl that's maybe a little bit rude to you or a little bit blunt, or she just says, no, thank you, I'm not interested. And then you fall apart, you fall to pieces, you don't go and talk to more women for the rest of the week. Think about what a difference it would make to have people in your corner that put you back on that horse and pick you back up, and you immediately go and talk to the next woman. Think how much time you would save. You would literally approach more women in a week than most of you are doing in fucking 6 months. So yeah, again, the benefits of having people in your corner. He goes on to say, I did a 45-minute versus 43-minute bike ride through experiment. So he was learning to be faster on his bike. He said he's a little neurotic with dating and texting girls, and that's okay. Another massive benefit of being in a coaching program like this is when you're having those feelings of like, fuck, I'm overthinking what to text, or I'm overthinking my text game. Like, fuck, what do I send her? If you're in a coaching program, everyone can sort of say to you, it's okay that you don't really know what to say. It's okay that you overthink the messages. It's okay that you feel a bit silly, or you feel like you don't know what you're doing, or you feel like you're not charismatic. All of that is okay. Let's just work on helping you improve those things. You basically feel okay as you are right now, which is the feeling most of you are seeking, and you don't even know it. You're all out there trying to go out there and talk to girls, trying to have a sex or a dating life or build a business because you want to feel okay. And the point of, or a big focus of our coaching program is we get you to feel like you're okay right now. So you're not waiting like years before you finally feel okay. You can feel okay. You can feel like you're enough. You can feel like you're worthy. You can feel like a great, confident, wonderful human being while you also go out there and talk to some women as well. Another big win is that he relearned that it's okay to try, or when you're tired, to try. Sorry, I keep reading the word tired as tried. It's okay when you're tired to reschedule or cancel or text her and tell her how you're feeling about a date. So a lot of you guys put all this pressure on yourselves before a date that you have to be super confident, super charismatic, that you have to do a good job, that you have to take the lead and be interesting and not have too many awkward silences and all of that. But sometimes we're tired, guys. Sometimes we just don't have a lot of energy. And so it is very okay to text her and say, hey, I'm feeling a little tired. Do you mind if we just have a chill date? Or even if you're going to have sex, you can say, hey, come over, we're going to have sex, but do you mind if it's really chill? We'll just be really gentle. We'll fucking make gentle love, and I'll just give you a massage, or you can give me a massage, and we'll just have a chill time. I'll go down on you. I'm probably not going to fuck your brains out. It's probably not going to be the most passionate, crazy, amazing sex of your life, but let's just have a cuddle, have some foreplay, and have fun. And the vast majority of women that you send that to are like, oh my God, that sounds amazing. Yes, I'd love to look after you, or I'd love to be gentle with you, or I'd love to have a chill time too. I've had a stressful week at work, like most human beings have. I'd love to chill with you too. So yeah, again, one of the benefits of this coaching program is realizing that you don't have to put all this pressure on yourself and be this charismatic, fucking perfect human being. You can just be you, and you right now are enough. Again, that's a feeling that most of you are looking for. You're just looking in all the wrong places. You think if you go out there and make millions of dollars or get laid 200 times, suddenly you'll feel like you're enough. No, that's not how that works. Feeling like you're enough has got to come from within. Maybe other people can help you with that, like the coaching program can help you with that, but you got to feel like you are enough in yourself, and then you'll feel worthy of going out there and talking to more women. He says, I get to spend less energy in girls' business, as in, what he means by that is like worrying about what's on their mind. Like, what is she thinking? What is like all of that? Don't worry about controlling that shit. You just handle your shit, and she's going to do whatever she's going to do. Instead, I get to just show up and be present and see what happens. Yeah, in other words, not needing to control the outcome all the time, not needing every single woman to say yes to you, not needing to avoid rejection, which is something that so many of you focus on. Fuck that. You show up, you be present, and you just see what happens. And then in terms of just general overall lifestyle wins, he went to yoga every week, which was a big reduction in stress. He did marathon training 4 times a week, which was so freaking cool. He started daily or learning a daily habit of Spanish every single day. That's actually really common. We have a lot of people that come to the coaching group. A lot of you are in like a different country or you're traveling and you'll learn like Spanish is the most common one. We've had other people learn Italian. We've had people learn German, all sorts of languages. He hit a 200-day streak on Duolingo, absolute legend. He had a super fun and memorable trip to, and then I've blanked it out for privacy, but he had a really cool trip. He also traveled to somewhere else as well and had a lot of fun with that. And again, that's one of the benefits of the coaching program. A lot of the time when you guys travel, you think, oh shit, like if I'm traveling, that's not really a good time to work on my goals. I can't talk to girls. No, that's the best time to be doing it. When you're traveling is literally the best time because there's no stakes. Like if she says no, cool, you're going to leave the country in the next couple of weeks. What do you care? You can focus more on having these exciting, beautiful, sexual adventures. You can focus on having a summer fling or something while you travel. You also get a little bonus because if you're in a different country, you're a foreigner. And generally speaking, people find foreigners attractive and sexy and cool and all of that. So if in your country you're just, I don't know, like a 7 out of 10, if we want to give you a number, when you're traveling, maybe you're an 8 or a 9 out of 10. So yeah, traveling is the best time to be talking to girls. He had some huge victories at work as well. He asked and got put on a certain project at work. He got Claude Code, which is just like a Chat GPT equivalent, but a little bit better for some of his back-end engineering team, and he got really good at it. So he was making all these massive changes at work. He set up one-on-one meetings with his boss every 3 weeks because we encouraged him to get some accountability with his boss to really go for a promotion and talk about how he was feeling a bit stressed and overworked and all of that. He started treating his coworkers and his bosses like they're on the same team. Yeah, a lot of you go to work and you think the boss is like the enemy or like, I gotta not piss the boss off. It's like, no, sit down with the boss and say, hey, boss, how can we make this workplace better? How can I get a promotion? What do I need to do? How can I make your life easier, boss? Like, it's your teammate. You guys are going to the same place. You are clearly on the same team, but you got to have that mindset. He got better at doing less at his job, logging off earlier, avoiding overworking, and setting realistic timelines. And he did about 3 half days this summer, which is a lot for him. So absolute legend. Yeah, you can a lot of the time get more done with less effort if you're more efficient. And that just applies for basically every single like goal. A lot of you are very inefficient. There are some things I'm going to be inefficient at as well. And so we're all working on being a little bit more efficient, getting more done in less time. And he had a conversation with his boss about getting a raise, and he expects to see it in the next 2 weeks. And I believe he did end up getting it. So absolute legend. And what is next for this absolutely legendary coaching client of ours? He wants to keep going on dates with girls that he meets on Hinge and approaches in real life. He wants to keep hitting on girls in person, which he absolutely will. Like, he has changed his mindset so much, and he will absolutely keep that going. And one of the benefits of our coaching program is you get to stay in our members only community for the rest of your life. You get that free coaching, that free accountability, literally for free, to keep dominating and crushing those goals. He wants to continue reminding himself that he can't control the future, and his only job is to show up, be present, and enjoy himself with these women. Yeah, the only moment is now. He wants to keep being playful, asking deep questions with them, and being present on dates, and he wants to make more memories that he will look back on fondly. I love that. Absolutely amazing. So I mentioned a coaching deal right now. Limited time only. I only have 1 slot left because someone has already taken me up on this offer. If you would like one-on-one coaching with me, where you get a weekly one-on-one call with me for as many hours as we want to talk, as many hours as you need, you get to message me every freaking day and have me as your personal cheerleader. You also get to come to our weekly group coaching calls. You get the weekly accountability group and all of the stuff in there. You get to work with all the other coaches in my coaching team. You get all the other members who are currently crushing their goals in the big VIP group coaching program. You get all of that, and you get access to our members only video library. You get so much shit. Holy fuck. Again, only 1 slot is available right now. If you pay in full, you will get 16 weeks. If you take a payment plan, you will get 12 weeks. I will leave a link down below where you can check out the program a little more, see what's on offer, see how much it costs and all of that. Like I said, there are payment plans if you need one. I am happy to jump on a free call with you and discuss if the program is right for you, make sure it's a good fit and all of that. I mean, it will be. If you're serious, you will come in there and absolutely crush your goals. So if you've been wanting that accountability, if you've been feeling a little bit lost with your goals, if you want to do what this guy did and date, what was it? 11 dates he went on and slept with 6 of those women. If that sounds incredibly amazing to you in just 12 weeks too, you want to go on basically a date every single week. If that appeals to you, check out the link down below. Like I said, payment plans, happy to jump on a call with you. change your life. Like, let's get serious about this life of yours. A lot of you are sitting there stressed. You feel like you can't make it. You feel like you're not good enough. You feel like you're just making no progress with the goals. It's time to go all in and do this thing for real.